Hi Taurus, welcome to Queen Cup Tarot. I'm just shuffling up right now, getting ready to do your July 2018 general reading. My apologies for the delay. I had to deal with life and also rejuvenate myself, from all the personal readings and the other videos I was doing. It does drain a lot of energy, so you definitely have to make sure you keep your energy levels up and rejuvenate yourself. So I definitely burn frankincense to clear out the room and give me the energy I need to do your general readings. I'm going to have your August love readings in a few days as well. I really want to keep on schedule with that. And have those August readings to you by the 17th, the latest. So yeah, I'm going to do a quick general reading for you guys, see what's going on for my Tauruses for July 2018. Still do a 10-card spread. For those that are new, please make sure to like, share, subscribe. Subscribing is important. We're a family here. I did do your love readings for July already, so if you want to go check those videos out, I'm going to do the August love readings in a couple days, like I said. But if you are new, I do a 10-card spread with an overall energy and 3 cards for the energies leaving the month, the previous month, or in this case, the beginning of the month, the dominating energies for the month of July, and then 3 cards going into the month of August. Okay, let's see what's following my Tauruses. Please, Spirit, help and guide this reading for us today. Any messages regarding love, career, relationships, friendships, personal, spiritual development, anything of the kind. Any messages, clarification, and support you can provide to Tauruses for July 2018, please do so at this time. Thank you for your love and guidance, as always. What's going on with Taurus? I feel like the reading started off quiet, but it's okay. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. Bottom of the deck is the Page of Cups in reverse. It's an overall energy of the reading in general, where the 4th, 5th, and 6th card that I pull, 6th, 7th, 5th, 6th, and 7th card that I pull are the dominating energies for the month of July, where that card is more of just a general energy for the reading itself. You know what I mean? Because timing, like when it comes to things like this, timing can be very tricky. Trying to quantify that, pentacles can mean years, swords, I believe, are weeks. Cups being days, rods being months, I believe. But I mean, all of that's subjective. It's God's plan, right? But anyways, keep it going. What's going on, Taurus? Okay, guys. So your overall energy is the Page of Cups. I'm going to let you know the cards I have here. I have the Ace of Pentacles, the Star, the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, the Star upright, and the 9 of Cups in reverse. The dominating energies for the month of July, I have the 8 of Swords, 10 of Cups in reverse, 4 of Swords in reverse, the High Priestess in reverse, leaving the month, the Moon upright, and the 7 of Pentacles. Now, lots of messages come about for me. So I always forgive you guys. I always ask for forgiveness if I come across a little bit sporadic or all over the place, because I'm trying to translate as many of the messages I'm getting as clear as possible. If I can be totally honest, Taurus, I'm seeing a little bit of disappointment here. It could be surrounding an Aries. Doesn't have to be. You know, I have Pisces, Aries, Cancer. I mean, I don't want to get into that too much, but I see disappointment, guys. Now, this could be love or career, but I do see that for some of you, there was an opportunity that you were hoping for, a new beginning that had presented itself, that didn't end up being what you thought it was and hoping it would be. Some of you never got this opportunity and are still hoping for it, and the more you hope for it and the less it happens, the more you lose faith on this wish. It's funny because at first glance, because ultimately we ask for messages, right? let me carry on. So yes, I see disappointment. I see that there was an opportunity or a new beginning, whether this was career or love, because this could very well be a career opportunity. Maybe you went on an interview for a job that you really wanted, that you were hoping you would get, and then in the last leg of the race, you were told you were no longer getting the job. For some of you, it could even just be as simple as, you know, and for those people, I do see that you may already be employed. Regardless, this opportunity and this hope, this wish fulfillment that isn't happening, it looks like to me it's due to the fact that you're in your head negatively about either your circumstances, whether it be a work circumstance or a love or relationship circumstance. It could even be the relationship between you and somebody and what you expect from them, even just a friend or family member. But it looks like your negative way of thinking, due to you not getting what it is that you were hoping to get, or whatever was supposed to play out didn't play out the way it was supposed to. Whatever disappointment that caused, please don't let it ruin things. Because I see that here, you are not, with the High Priestess in reverse and the Moon here, you're not trusting your intuition to tell you that there's a lot of information you don't know. Maybe, for example, with regards to, you know, this opportunity here, if it was a work opportunity, you might not know that that was a blessing in disguise. Because really, there's a couple of negative, if I'm going to be 100% frank, there's quite a few negative, or not negative, but a bit disappointing messages. But the message leaving is what's really interesting. And the message is very clear, and to me it's that you're not using your intuition, that your work ethic can get you the new opportunities and ultimately the fulfillment that you were hoping for. And the only reason why I believe that this is in reverse at this time is because of how you're looking at it. Now, the wish, what you may be hoping for and wishing for might not be good for you, because the overall energy is the Page of Cups in reverse. So that's not what it seems. It's not actually as fulfilling as it seems to be. Yes, he's holding a cup, but if it's upside down, can anything really be in it? No. So what you might be hoping and wishing for at this time is why I think this is in reverse. And because you're not spending time to just reflect and using your intuition to trust that there's just things that are not meant to be revealed to you at this time. You have to trust that whether this is regarding, if this is a love relationship, you need to walk away from this opportunity that you thought you wanted from this person. If it's somebody that you've been with for a long time, whatever new beginning that you think you're waiting for from this person, you're not going to get, you need to wrap it up. There are way too many things unknown about this relationship that you should probably walk away and start building towards something new. For some of you, though, it's you. For some of you, what you're hoping and wishing for, you have to invoke that in yourself. This new opportunity, if you say interviewed for an opportunity that you were really hoping that you would get and you didn't get it, instead of getting it all in your feelings and thinking negatively that, oh, I'm bound to this, I'm never going to be successful, I'm never going to get it, maybe you need to start just looking at the fact of maybe this was either not the right opportunity for you or you weren't ready for it. Maybe there's qualifications that you still need to get in order to obtain this. Because I'm a big believer that this isn't here unless it's attainable, whether it's upright or in reverse. So I see good things. You know, I have the 9 here, I have the 10. But I honestly believe it's the way you're looking at it, which happens all so often. We look at things the wrong way, and you know, there's many ways I can look at these cards as they lay. It's all about how you look at them, right? That's why I like to show the cards, because people know what the meanings are. So they might see it, I might describe it away, and they might have a different way it resonates to them and say, oh, thank you, Destiny, I saw my spread. So either way, there's still a lot of things that are yet to come out, which may come out at the end of the month. But what I see being the bigger challenge for you is this 8 here, and it's being more in your feelings negatively. It's a self-imposed imprisonment. It's an imprisonment you put on yourself by the way you're looking at your situation, a relationship, your job, whatever. And the 4 of Wands being in reverse is also showing that there's a lack of taking time to really reflect over some past hurts. Past feelings, past hurts, whether it be in the workplace, be with this relationship, whether it's, you know, a very close friend or a significant other. This relationship could also be one of yourself. You've been hoping for a new beginning in yourself that isn't changing because you're still looking at yourself negatively. You're still looking at yourself as a limited person or as limited circumstances. I mean, is there ever such a thing? Go online, you'll see people who made it, who've come from nothing to something every day. Get out of this way of thinking. And with the High Priestess in reverse, it's showing that you're not trusting your intuitions. You're not trusting that the universe is hiding information from you purposely that you're just not supposed to care about. So instead of wondering what if, and I was wishing and hoping for this, whether it was a love offer, a job offer, I don't care, a new beginning. I was hoping for this, and I'm fucking pissed that I didn't get it. So now I'm going to wallow in self-pity, and I'm going to be super negative, and I'm going to put bad energy out there, and I'm going to look at my situation as desolate. I think that the cards are warning you to trust your intuition because you know that's not true. You didn't get what you wanted, big deal. I think by next month you'll realize that it wasn't actually maybe something you wanted to begin with. Like, is it really what you wanted? Because if that already happened and you're in this negative space as you're watching this video, you might not have the perspective to realize that. But with the High Priestess and the Moon here, a part of me feels like you already know that. You're just feeling pissy. You might be feeling hurt. You know, I think some of you might have been maybe expecting an offer and just didn't receive it at all. And it put you in a negative space, or you received it and it wasn't what you expected, and therefore it put you in a negative space. But universe is saying there's lots that has yet to be revealed to you. So just keep chipping away, plugging away, doing what you need to do in a positive way, trusting your instincts, and we'll see what plays out. Okay, let's get some clarifications here. I want to get clarification on this 8 of Swords and this 4 of Swords here. What's Taurus blocking themselves with? What are they struggling with? And what is it that they're not spending time to reflect on? Because Tauruses have an ability to go through things, bad things, and then not reflect over them. Just go over them. Everything's fine. Let's chug away. You know, yeah, that just happened, but we're going to keep going and not reflect and not take the time, which is what I see with that 4 of Swords here. Well, I got the Page of Cups in reverse again. Yeah, a lot of you... I'm getting the vibe that it was you on the receiving end and not receiving a message or an offer that you were hoping for, which therefore stopped the new beginning that you were wishing and hoping about. The new opportunity, the new beginning, by not getting that offer or it not being what you wanted. And it put you in a very negative headspace. But I want to get some clarification here. I've got the 10 of Cups and the 6. So some of you might actually be... now, if this is... Guys, if this is work-related, if it is not... Like, let it go. If this is work-related, this Pentacles in reverse here that you were hoping and wishing for, and it didn't work out, and you know that, move on. Don't be spending the rest of the month in this dark place. King of Swords in reverse here. That's an energy of maybe not being as truthful or direct as you need to be. And I think that's with yourself. I think some of you may be lying to yourself a little bit. But why? Get some clarification on this High Priestess and this Moon in reverse. Wow. Yep. Guys, I see for a lot of Tauruses, you guys have a lot of options. But I see theft. I see stealing. And I see some negative energy here. You guys need to be cognizant of how your disappointment plays out in your actions. Because whatever happened earlier in the month, or maybe even late June, whatever disappointment with regards to something you were hoping for and wishing for, not actually manifesting, doesn't mean that you're not going to get anywhere. Like, life is not over. I don't like the negative approach I see you guys taking later in the month because of that, or that you're currently in right now. Because I see a need for you to look to the future. And something that happens later in the end of the month, whatever this information is that is in secret right now, that you aren't in tune with, that you don't know, does end up coming out and creates options that allow you to look forward. If one door closes, another opens, and I really feel this door needs to close, because the energy I'm getting is you guys really felt like that was it. That person was it. That job opportunity was it. Whatever. And that mindset isn't good. It wasn't the end-all be-all. And however you painfully end up figuring that out or coming to the conclusion of that, I see it could possibly be a heartbreak. Could be relationship. When you guys come to the conclusion that that new beginning wasn't even a fucking beginning to be hopeful of to begin with, okay? Once you realize it was no good, or it wasn't even that honest or what you thought it wasn't what you thought it was. Yeah, they have a cup, but when they're upside down, what's in it? Nothing. You're going to be heartbroken. It's going to hurt. I do believe it will hurt some capacity, even if it's not relationship. But what it does then, it creates vision and opportunity. Creates vision and opportunity. So if you are in a dark place and feeling like a new beginning or a wish fulfillment hasn't been fulfilled, pick a new wish. And I say pick a new wish if the universe has presented it to you and you're not happy with it. Or if, regardless of your efforts, there are no synchronicities that line you up with that thing. Because that itself is a synchronicity that is not the direction you were supposed to go in. Synchronicities happen to lead us in the direction we're supposed to go. Ah, that's familiar. Oh, I've seen that before. Oh yeah, that's on my way home. Decide if this coin is, in fact, everything you are hoping and wishing for. Because by the end of the month, I feel like you end up learning these things that you were privy to, these things that were hidden, you end up finding out, and it causing some disruption, some pain, maybe even some exposure to some lies and deceit, theft. But it causes then opportunity and forward thinking, which you need, whether work or career. Okay, guys? Fertility. It is a perfect time for you to start new projects, assess new ideas, and give birth to new conditions. Home. Your household situation is improving, either through a move or healthy change in the occupants. And purification. It is time for a cleansing. As I yawn. It is time for a cleansing, detoxification of your body and mind. Wonderful. So yeah, guys, it looks like you guys are going through some shit, but I think you are being guided because it's a lesson. I don't feel desolation. I don't feel fear for you. I don't feel any of these things. I think there's disappointment and there's some discomfort, maybe even some heartbreak, but I believe this is all, you know, when Saturn's in reverse, there's karma, there's cleansing. Those are hard lessons. You know, Saturn isn't into the games. You know, Saturn makes you learn it. And if you don't get it right, Saturn's there making sure you get it right. And that's what's happening here. So let go and let God a little bit, and just know that those options and that opportunity is there. You have to go through this first. And your 10 of Cups is there, upright, but you have to go through this first. Because whatever it is you think you want, I feel for a lot of you, you're meant to realize it's not something you want. I know that was super specific, guys, but that was the message I got, okay? I'm going to wrap this video up now and get ready to do your your August love readings, which I will have uploaded in the next couple of days. But please like, share, subscribe, leave your questions, comments in the comment section. I'm not accepting free readings requests right now. Just because I have way too many. I have to go through who I have before I'm offering more. So if you've already reached out to me, please be patient. I'm literally going in the order, first come, first serve. So I'm plugging away, doing them when I can, and I will get to you. I promise. All right. So thank you, Tauruses. I'll see you in a few days with your love reading for August. But until then, let your inner angels live. Bye.